Hello, it's your boy Black Seal, coming at you with a special Final Fantasy run that I'm going to do. Now, before we get started on talking about what the run's going to be, this right here is something special. The spot that I'm standing at right here is east of the town where you get the pirate ship at. This is basically the second city you go to in the game. Now, when you beat the pirates in the city, of course you get the ship. Then you sail down to the third city you go to, which is where the Elf King is. When you sail down there and try to buy weapons, you'll notice that the weapons are expensive. Well, if you want to gain money real fast, instead of going down to the place where the Elf Castle is, where the king is ill, and fighting around there for money, after you beat the pirates, buy weapons there and just go east of the town, and you'll be surprised how much money you find. The thing is that that's what I was trying to do. I went ahead and came east of the town, and I was trying to farm ogres, because ogres give you a lot of money. And the thing is that there's a spot over here where you can actually fight a green ogre. On here they call them chieftain ogres or something, because this is the remastered version. I have a lot of gripes about the remastered version. One of my gripes is that they misplaced the monsters. Oh wow! What do you know? I'm right, they did misplace the monsters. Look at this. This here I found on the remastered version. On the original version, they don't have these guys here. These guys right here, this troll and Necrotor, whatever that is, on the remastered version, those enemies are actually located around where you go to the city that's across the lake, in the area where you have to go fight the fire fiend. So we just started the game. We just got the pirate ship, and we come over here and we're fighting enemies that are all the way over there where the fire fiend are. My god, my god, my god. That's not good luck to anybody. Oops. Oops. What do you know? What? Look at this. They just gained a level. Now, the disadvantage is that you're starting at such a low level, and these guys are pretty tough dudes. Really tough dudes. The remastered version does not play like the original version of Final Fantasy. When I say that, I'm not talking about statistic-wise. I'm not talking about like things like hit percentages and all that kind of stuff. When I originally played Final Fantasy, I played it when it first came out for Nintendo. And I played this game when it first came out. This and Zelda were my first RPGs. Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, you know, those were my first games. So the thing is I know when I talk about this not being the original Final Fantasy, I'm talking about as a little kid remembering the enemies and remembering the joy that it brought me to play the game through, and the skill and the toughness of the enemies, and where I had to level up at, where I could take it easy at, things like that. That's not like the original Final Fantasy. This remastered version, everything is in a shit box. It's in a hellhole. They've slung stuff in random spots. You don't believe me? When you go to the Marsh Caves to get the crown, you go through, and if you played the original Final Fantasy, treasure boxes that are empty now have items in them, thanks to the remastered version. So when they get this remastered version, they revamped a lot of things. They give you a little bit more of a challenge, and they also give you treasures and stuff that you would not normally get. The thing that I don't like is that enemies are misplaced. Really misplaced. Now, as you see, I'm going through with these with my party. My party consists of 4 black belts. They call them monks on here. The remastered version call them monks, you know, because they revamped everything, you know, they fucked everything up, basically. They went out, when they did this remastered version, what they did was they gave certain enemies bigger hit percentages. They gave certain enemies special skills. They also gave certain enemies more hit points, which sucks ass. More hit points means that basically, when the hit points go up on a game, like let's say they increase the scale of hit points. Let's say a guy normally had 10, who had 10 hit points, now has 20 hit points. Now, what happens is, to keep that balance, they now have to, if you do it to one stat, you gotta do it to other stats. So what'll happen is they'll increase the hit points while at the same time increasing the damage done by enemies and also by you, which sucks ass in a way, because now enemies that were hitting 2 points now hit 5 points, 8 points, 10 points. Enemies that weren't doing any damage to you now are, you know, knocking blocks off around here. And if you notice that wolf, he just had a freaking 3 pop up. Come on, dude. Final Fantasy fans, we all know what that is. That's called Region. Final Fantasy 1, for all my true Final Fantasy fans that played it, we're not talking about the remastered bullshit. We're not talking about the 20th edition bullshit. We're not talking about none of that bullshit. We're talking about the original Nintendo hard copy. We're not talking about a modulator. We're not talking about that other stuff. We're talking about the original Final Fantasy hard disk. You know for a fact, Final Fantasy did not have Region. No, they did not. They didn't do that. So, not only did they do that on the remastered version, but they added Region to various monsters. Now, this is the spot I was talking about right here to farm, if you want to farm ogres. They pop, look, what do you know? What do you know? Am I on the money or not? Am I on the money or not? If you want to farm and get money real good money, here you go. Ogres and that ogre chieftain, which in the original game was called the Green Ogre. And as you see, oh, he ran like a little bitch. My guys are up there. Why are my guys up there, you say? Well, maybe because I got 4 freaking black belts. If you know anything, black belts aren't really that good at the beginning of the game. Not till you get to a certain level, then that's when you can utilize them real good. When I say utilize them real good, I'm talking about they actually are worth a damn and do damage. Downside about having a black belt is that, in my case, having 4 black belts is that you don't have the healer in your group, so you have to stack up on potions like crazy. Stack up on potions. And there goes those 2 regions again. So you gotta stack up on potions like crazy. That's a downfall. The thing about it is that, as you can see with these fists, these guys are not playing around. These guys are knocking the box off of people. Now, me, I like to farm. I love to farm. I'm from Indiana, so I can farm. So I love to farm. So, here's where I'm at in the game, so we can understand each other and you guys get a view. I went to the Mars Cave. I got the crown. God knows how hard it is to get the crown. I was on about level 8 or 9 when I got the crown. Going into the Mars Cave with 4 black belts, no fighter, no white mage for healing, no black mage for quick and easy damage control. It's tough, but I somehow managed to get the crown with 4 black belts. I made it out with 1 black belt, ran like hell back to town, got all my guys healed up. I tried to fight Astos because by that time I was on level 10. So I went to the Dark Elven King Astos. I said, look, Dark Elven King in a castle with nobody around but fucking bats. Here's a crown. He handed me my ass. For some reason, remastered version, because I don't like the remastered version, it sucks dick. Remastered version. The remastered version, I could not do a thing on Astos. My level 10 monks, which are black belts, they were doing 1 point of damage on Astos. Astos was casting spells like crazy, and he wiped me out. This was me on level 9 and 10. And believe me, after fighting him once or twice, I said, you know something, I'm not on this guy's, I'm not even on this guy's planet. Now, I will give them credit. I have, in the original Final Fantasy, I never fought Astos with 4 black belts. Black belts are my favorite class because once they get leveled up, these guys are monsters. These dudes wreck. In my experience in Final Fantasy as a little boy, every time I had a black belt in the group, and every time I went against a boss, what would happen is they would always go after the black belt first. Every boss, every elemental boss would go after the black belt first. And then, you know, this is with a fighter. I could have 3 fighters and a black belt. They go after the black belt first. I could have a fighter, a black belt, 2 freaking black mages with the best spells ever. They go after the black belt. At that time, he'd be called the Grand Master. Go after the Grand Master all the time first. Why? Why did you say? Why? Why would they do that? This guy here, I mean, because every time this guy hits, he hits about 300 to 400 points, and that's on a boss. If you have him leveled up right, or if you have him on a pretty good steady level, he hits 300 to 400 points on a boss. Easily, he can do that. My God. Shaking in their boots. That's what they do. Oh, sorry. Don't mind my money. Astos pissed me off, and then I came over here to farm for money because I wanted to get and some experience. And what ended up happening is I found that spot I just told you about at the beginning and showed you where all those monsters were at. Those level freaking God knows what monsters that are over there by the fire fiend. And what I end up doing is I end up doing something smart. With the black belt, there's not too many choices. I went into battle, and every time I went into battle, I kept getting 3 giants. That was what I kept getting. With 3 giants and 4 black belts with iron nunchucks, I was able to actually dodge most of the giants' attacks and still getting the shit beat out of me. I ended up surviving a couple battles and with 1 or 2 members of my party, and I ended up leveling up like that, and I kept leveling up like that. So I'll sit there and I'll take on 3 giants and with 4 members, and I'll survive with 1 or 2 members, run back to town, heal them back up, go back out there and fight the giants. And I kept doing that, and eventually I got to the point to where I could fight the giants, and actually the whole party would survive. By the time I did that, I was like on level, I don't want to give it away, guys. Okay, I'll give it away. I was on level 14. So now I can go into a fight with 3 giants, 4 giants, and I can stand toe-to-toe with these guys and actually start doing battle and actually survive. Now, the good thing is that once you get to level 11 or 12 with the black belt, or monk in a remastered version, you can drop your weapons and you can hit with the fist, which is what I'm doing. Now, the thing is that most people that I have seen play, they usually go and they usually start off with just a fist. And the thing is that I think when you do that, and I'm not sure because like I told you before, playing this as a little kid, I'm not really about. As a little kid, you're not thinking about hit percentages, you're not thinking about freaking random encounters, you're not thinking about invasion percentages, damage control, you're not thinking about that, you just want to have fun and play games. As a little kid, you know, that's what I'm thinking about. But as a person at my age now, I think that the reason that they do that, the reason that they hit with the fist early, is because when you do that, I think it increases your hit percentage. So the thing about the downfall is that your damage is lowered. With my iron nunchucks at level 11, I actually increase my damage when I actually removed the iron nunchucks and started hitting with the fist. So that's the positive about waiting later. Waiting later, you do more damage, but your hit percentage is not much. So I think that's why they do that. I was always wondering myself, looking at other people play, why they did that. And that's why I think they did that, was increase their hit percentage so they could freaking actually get the battle over with faster. Now, what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to pay Astos a visit. Because, like I told you before, he really pissed me off. He did me the wrong way. He whooped my ass. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go pay him a visit. And we're paying him a visit at my current level, which I still have not. I don't think I've shown you. Now, the thing with the run. The thing with the run is that this run here is going to be a who knows what the hell to call it. These guys right here also give you a lot of money. If you're trying to get money and you actually fight these guys were, I think, called Kazuyas or some shit on the original Final Fantasy. I got the book right beside me, the original Nintendo Power with all the stats and everything in it. So I can tell you the name of it later, but these guys here give you pretty good money. Look, 15 experience, 120 gold. 120 gold is pretty big early on. So these guys give you pretty good money. The problem is, the reason I go to the other spot is that you rarely fight those guys. On the original Nintendo version, when you used to travel this sea, you get 6 of those. You'll get a freaking screen full of the sea hags. I mean, my God, screen was like, wow, oh, a green ogre over here. I don't remember seeing you here in the original. Guess we gotta greet him. I feel sorry for anybody who runs against me right now. I really do. So now, back to our challenge. Our challenge is going to be a super tough challenge. There's lots of ways to make games harder. If you beat a game really easy, I mean, if you beat a game, you know, some games are real easy, and then what happens is guys usually go through and they try to do special things with them, and they try to make special runs and say, yeah, I'll do this different, and make it challenging for them, see if they can even do it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, I've done this run before on the original Final Fantasy for Nintendo. This here I don't know, because see, this has this easy version and normal version. On the normal version, what I have noticed, and I don't know if it's true, but what I have noticed from the normal version is that the monsters, on the normal version, the monsters seem to get more attacks first. They get to attack first more. That's what I've noticed. And like I say, they on the normal version, I think they have these special. So some of them have special abilities, like the freaking werewolf having freaking regen, which was not even introduced in the Final Fantasy till later. God knows that. That's a fact, Jack. You can Wikipedia that shit. So my tough thing is that usually what'll happen with Final Fantasy gamers is originally how the game was intended. You know, with just no knowing anything. You just pick the controller up and play Final Fantasy. You fight a couple guys, and then you start figuring out what the plot really is, which basically is collect 4 crystals. Each crystal is basically a element. You got earth, fire, water, air. Most people, what they'll do is they'll do this. They'll go to earth, then they'll go to fire, and then after fire, they'll go and they'll get the airship, and then they'll go and get ranked up. They'll get promoted, and then after they're promoted, then they'll go to the water shrine, and then they'll go fight the air boss, and then they'll fight the boss of the whole game. That's what they'll do. So there's that way that a lot of gamers have done it. That's what the main, you know, that's just if you didn't know any better, if you're just picking the game up, and that's just in order. So nothing's wrong with that. That's in order. That's how they intended you to play it. But other people that have played the game, what they'll usually do is they'll go to the Earth and beat the Earth Fiend. And once you beat the Earth Fiend, you unlock the canoe. When you unlock the canoe, you can do so many freaking things with the canoe. The canoe is like essential to finish. I mean, it's just, you get so much stuff to do. You got so much stuff to do with the canoe. So what they'll do is they'll defeat the Earth Fiend, then they'll go and they'll get the access to the airship. What they'll do is they'll get promoted, and then after they're promoted, then they'll go back to the fire shrine, and it's a lot easier if you do it that way, because by the time you end up going through the hassle of getting the airship and going to get promoted, you'll be at a pretty good level to where you go to the fire fiend, and you can actually go blow for blow with her, no homo, and you can basically like hold your ground against her because you have the experience from several areas that you went to instead of just going to the fire shrine, you know, the fire area to fight the fire fiend. So that's what I usually do. But, and this is the big but, we're not here to have a casual walk in the park today. What we are here to do is we're here to whoop ass and take fucking names. So this run here, which I like to call, you know, it's pretty gonna be an insane run. We're gonna call it, you know, everything after fire run, or everything before fire run. And what this is basically going to be is I'm going to beat the Earth Fiend, gain access to the canoe. After I gain access to the canoe, I'm going to come here because you know I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to gain access to the canoe. I'm going to go get access to the airship, get promoted. Matter of fact, I might get promoted first. Well, no, you can't get promoted first. You got to get the airship. Gain access to the airship, get promoted, get promoted. Once I get promoted, I'm not going back to the fire shrine. I'm doing everything past the fire shrine. So that means what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get everything set up for the water shrine, go to the water shrine, fight the water fiend. After that, go to the earth, go to the wind shrine, fight the wind elemental, if you can do that. I think you can. And then after, go to the fire shrine. And then after that, finish the game off. And by the time I finish doing all that, my god, boy, that fire fiend is gonna get like 3 hits in that fire. I think it's gonna probably take less. It's probably gonna take 3 hits, and that fire fiend is dead. On the original, it would be dead. On this remastered shit, who even knows? Because they probably upped their fucking hit points. On the original, her hit points is 600. On a remastered, they probably upped it to 800, maybe even 1,000. How do I know this, you say? Elliot, how do you know that they switch hit points around? Easy. I went to the boss of the whole game. And when I went to the boss of the whole game on the version for PlayStation 2, because I have this for PlayStation 2, I have this for PlayStation 3. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. I've never beaten, like, this RPG. I've beaten this RPG and Zelda the most. Link, I beat that one too. I love Link. Link is a good game to me. A lot of people don't like Link, but I love Link because it's different. You get to fight guys. It's the whole thing is. So, you know, I went to the boss of the whole game, Chaos. Original Final Fantasy, 2,000 hit points. I hit this guy well out the ballpark of 2,000 hit points. Over. He was still alive. So that tells me, damn, you sorry fucks. You've altered the damn hit points and everything. Which explained why he was hitting more and all this other crap that I had questions with in the game anyways. That just confirmed it. So now, let's go ahead and get this started. If you guys want to know, I farmed quite a bit in preparation for this guy. My guys are now on level 20, which is why they're hitting so damn hard. So, I don't like when people piss in my cornflakes. And he looks atrocious on this game. Like, they could have did a shitload better. The remastered is like, hey, guess what? What? And he did not have that goddamn spell in the fucking first game. That's for sure. Now get your bitch ass out of here. Bitch ass motherfucker. Cheating ass fuck. They know damn well he did not have no Reaper. He did not have no one hit, one kill in the first game. What kind of sense does that make? What kind of this is where me and other Final Fantasy guys are gonna argue, because this makes no sense, because I'm a person of logic. What sense does it make to put the second boss in the game with the fucking one hit, one kill? What sense does that make, guys? Any Final Fantasy game, any person who's ever played the first Final Fantasy. Matter of fact, if you've ever played any Final Fantasy, comment. Let me know. What sense does it make to put a one hit, one kill on the second fucking boss? You're just getting started. What reason is there for one hit, one kill? You don't need this. That's called bullshit. That's what that's called. That's called bullshit. Don't stop pissing in my cornflakes. They did not have that spell in. Hold up, cause I'm about to get on you. Cause I'm about to get on your flaky asses. I'm about to confirm this shit. Unless this thing says rub, because in the original Final Fantasy they got rub, they got erase, and they got break. Those three spells will kill you instantly. And Quake will, I think Quake will also. Quake basically opens up and the motherfucker falls in the pit like, ah! You know, let me see. Okay, my bad. Original Final Fantasy did have this. My bad, I apologize. But still, my point still stands. What sense does it make to put a one hit, one kill on a second boss? That's nuts. It's nuts. That's nuts, guys. That's nuts. Look at this. Now I gotta do. Now I have to freaking battle without my boy. And see, the thing is usually when a boss has that kind of spell, usually when a boss has like that one hit, one kill kind of spell, usually it'll be his second or third attack. Like usually he'll fill you out first. Like when he's about to die, then he'll do some he'll do some bullshit ass attack like that. Then you'll be like, and then you'll be sitting there like, fuck, You just got me. God damn it. Oh, man. You know, things like that. Okay, we can get that. Oh, boy. These guys are showing out. These guys want to show out. Okay. You want to show up for the party, baby? Let's dance. Dance, boy. That's like Kenchiro's sons right there. Like Kenchiro's sons right there. Dude, don't test me, man. Don't test me, dude. Like, you just don't have enough stripes on your jacket to test me, dude. Like, you saw that 2 hits. Should have been 1 hit. You cheated me. And you see the money that I'm getting from these ogres. So ogres are legit freaking guys that give you a lot of money right now. And they're not really that bad. When you first fight them, due to your armor being shit, you know, and the armor being so high at this town, then you're gonna catch a little bit of a bruise, you know. But they're beatable. I mean, in the original Final Fantasy, these are the guys that I used to farm, because in the original Final Fantasy, I didn't even know about that spot. But like I say, there's a difference between this original and this remastered. This remastered bears the same name, but it is not the same game. It's different in a way, you know. It bears this because of how they freaking went and modified everything. The damages modified, hit points and everything they gave certain people, you know. And here's my issue, dudes. And I don't know if this is an issue of yours. It seems like nowadays, and with a lot of these remastered, is that they want to sit here and they want to spoon feed you some new up-to-date graphics or new sprites, and ooh, look at his spell. Like original Final Fantasy, when that guy did that death spell, the name of the spell is called Rub. The thing he'll sit there and he'll throw his arms up, and the thing will say Rub, and then you won't see no spell or nothing. You'll just see your guy try to get hit, and then your guy, if he gets hit, he'll die, and it's like, okay, he's dead. Here, stone, my ass. What I want to do? Oh, we big money. We need 30 of these fucks. I can spend 90 G's and get this shit back. It doesn't matter to me. Get 30 of these. Yeah, we're spending money today, baby. That's how we roll, my nigga. So, sorry if I offended anybody. Now, and that's the thing. They give you these graphics. Say, hey, this looks so much better than the original one, dude. I don't care how much better it looks than the original one. Is it overall a better game? The thing with a lot of these games out right now, which is why I'm playing Final Fantasy, I mean, there's a lot of good, there's a lot of games out right now. Why am I choosing to play Final Fantasy over whatever the new RPG is? Which is sad, because I don't even know what the new RPG is right now. And I love RPGs. I just grew up on Zelda, Nintendo, Phantasy Star, Sega Genesis, Shining Force, Sega Genesis. You understand, guys? You RPG dudes, you old school RPG dudes, you know about Shining Force. You dudes know about Phantasy Star. You dudes can probably talk me under the table about Phantasy Star. Shining Force, I know a little bit about. Shining Force 2, I love those games. So, all of us sitting at a table drinking brewskis, we can talk about, you know, we can talk about those games with passion. But the games right now, the RPGs they're putting out right now, what the fuck are those things? Yes, they have better graphics, but, the big but, they have so much extra bullshit that goes along with just the RPG element. If I'm playing an RPG, I don't want to play basketball. Understand this. I didn't put 2K15, NBA 2K15 in the PS3 or PS4. I put a Final Fantasy or a RPG into it. If I put an RPG into my system, guess what? I'm not trying to play football. I'm not trying to play basketball. I'm not trying to play Pokemon card games. Hint, hint, Final Fantasy 9. I'm not trying to play FIFA 2018. Hint, hint, Final Fantasy 10. I'm trying to play an RPG. Understand, when you make an RPG, that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to play the role of a hero. I'm not looking to play the role of a fucking dumb jock. I'm not looking to play the role of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not looking to play the role of motherfucking Hulk Hogan or some wrestler. I'm looking to play the role of a hero. This is my biggest gripe about the bullshit ass RPGs that come out with today. They put so much extra bullshit in, it does not enhance the game. Does it enhance the story? No. Why? Because it's a side quest. Side quests have nothing. The side quests can benefit you a little bit by giving you a special weapon or a special item, but I'm not looking for all that extra shit. Understand this. Put yourself in the put yourself in the position of a hero. The world is going to end. The world is going to end. The world is going to end. Maybe it will stick in your heads. The world is going to end. So why am I taking time out to play a card game? Hey, you want to trade cards and play Pokemon? Dude, there's a fucking meteor about to hit the freaking planet, and it's gonna explode, and we're all gonna die. I doubt that the fucking thing you want to do most right now is play a goddamn game of motherfucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards or play some fucking Pokemon. I doubt it. You can call me and you can get pissed off and whatever you want about that point. But seriously, if a boulder or a meteorite is gonna hit the damn earth, are you gonna be wanting to play cards? No fucking no. You're not. Period. And these games, and these, you know, and that's what I don't get. Why are we getting so far away from the true element of an RPG? China Force? Yeah, guess what we did? We went in battle, we went out of battle. We talked to people, we learned new things about people, we gained friends, everything tied into the story. This guy was an inventor. He invents planes. Hey, guess what? What? You want to come help us? Sure, I'll come help you. And guess what? He's on your team. And guess what? You're fighting with him. And guess what? You're trying to save the world. That makes sense. It makes sense to me. But when you're sitting here and there's somebody, the world's about to end, and you're in the street looking for a cat. And that reference is going to mean something very soon. Maybe not now, but very soon that reference will mean something. You're looking for a fucking cat? Are you fucking kidding me? What are you talking about? You're looking for a cat for a person who has nothing to do with the story, who has nothing to it enhances the gameplay. It does not bring you closer to exterminating the ugly punks that are doing evil all over the land. It doesn't help you with anything. But that's what they choose to put in these games. You could have put a different spell in the game. Look, save the bull. Look. Guys that are making RPGs, listen to me. Because this is gonna make sense. Cut the bullshit. Scrap it in the dumpster. Give us new weapons. Give us new vehicles. Give us new magic spells. Have us unlock a special mode, or have us unlock a special dungeon. Like, for instance, instead of all that bullshit that has nothing to do with any fucking thing in the game, that just wastes your goddamn time, that you gotta go from here to there to here to there, and you get nothing out of it, do like, and you guys are gonna like this one, do like the one game did, the game called Star Ocean. The last one that came out for PS2, which was one of the first games to introduce trophies that I can remember. Cause that Star Ocean, I think it was called Lost. Hold a second, I don't have it on. I don't have it in front of my face, but you guys know the one for the PS2. The last one came from PS2. That game right there kicked a lot of ass. It had a lot to do. It had a lot of story in it, and depending on what you did when you talked to certain people, affected the outcome and the ending of the game. But after you beat the game, you unlocked a 100 floor dungeon, and my God, you talk about balls to the wall. That dungeon had everybody stepping their fucking game up. Everybody was on point. They had the toughest monsters. They had the fucking toughest bosses. And to get to the other floor, you had to beat the previous floor. So if I'm on floor 1, I have to beat floor 1 to go to floor 2. I can't just go and walk into a dungeon and say, I want to go to floor 10. No, doesn't start like that. You start from the bottom, beat a couple levels, and now you're here. So that's the whole thing, man. Let me try to find this elf prince. Hey, dude. Thank you. So that's the whole thing, dude. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. And that's the thing. So they had 100 levels. And that right there, that's what you need to do. RPG guys, stop giving us this bullshit about playing these extra little fucking games that don't do anything for the story. Okay, if I get 100 cards, what do I get? Oh, you get a little item. I don't give a fuck about a little item. By the time I get to the end of the game, the item's gonna be fucking null and void. Anyways, unless you're in a game that uses where you synthesize weapons and shit, then it might come in handy. But for how long? But for how long? Oh, it gives me this material. Oh, I can make this weapon. Yeah, you get that weapon, but how long is that weapon actually useful? You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm asking you. Let's see what we got here. Level 20, just like I told you. Mystic Key. That's where we're going. So, give us that. I would love to play a game where it's like, hey, guess what, dude? What? You just whooped the shit out of somebody. Okay, cool. Yeah, you did, man. Cool. You did it. You did your thing. You went through so many hours of trying to perfect your art and fighting this guy and that guy. That now you unlock a special dungeon, and this dungeon is not for this dungeon is for the best of the best. I'm about to sell all this stuff is gonna probably get sold. This money is like ooh, bronze gloves. The armor might actually be worth something. That might be the only thing that's worth something. I don't think that. Let's see. So now here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna be good boys because we can be that way, and we're going to get all the weapons and stuff that we could not get before, that were trapped behind all these other idiots and these damn doors. Oh, what a pussy! That's what we're gonna do. But see, I'm for more play on the game than more nonsense bullshit. And then you have these other these JRPGs, these Japanese ones that just have all this blah 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 blah. It just blah 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 blah. They're talking about this girl liking this guy, that girl liking this. I can give a rat's ass who she likes. Show me who I gotta beat up. Let me whoop some ass. Let me advance in the game. I don't have time to go on dates. I don't have time to sit there and pick out outfits. I don't have time to go to the casino and play poker with the fucking fat guy. I don't have time for that. Once again, I'm playing an RPG. I'm not here for a talk show. I'm not here for a fucking what are those called? Lecture on I'm not here for a lecture on wildlife. That's not why I'm playing. That's not why I'm playing the video game. That's not why I am. You guys have to understand this. I'm not playing a video game to be lectured. I'm not playing a video game to be hip and cool. I'm not playing a video game for that. I go to work. I work. I have a family. When I come home from work, I don't want to be bothered with lectures. I don't want to be bothered with bullshit. I don't want to be bothered with that. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to sit down, grab me a brewski, relax, and just take some frustration away from myself, my life. You know, when I'm not dealing with everybody else and their bullshit. That's why I turn the game on, and I have fun while doing it. So I don't want to be stuck in lectures about this and that, this fashion, that fashion. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be chasing and playing card games. I don't have to turn on I don't have to turn on a PS3 to play a card game. I don't. Just being real with you motherfuckers. Ooh! Unless you're, and then, you know, there's some RPGs that are coming out where certain things are only accessible online. It's like, why? Why would you do that to the people? I can see if your online game like Final Fantasy 11 was, then I can understand. Different terms and conditions, you know. So that's cool. But damn, gold needle. Thank you. Not really in any danger right now to equip anything. I'll equip everything before I get off today. Let's go rumble these boys. Okay, we'll play. We'll play your game. Look at this damage. My God. My God. Now, doesn't it feel good to be able to take all that frustration out that you had when you were playing this level out on these assholes and just beat the living shit out of them like they deserve? Like, when you go through levels and you're struggling and you come back and you're like, okay, you come back after having a hard time with the level and you're just beasting on everybody, that's a fucking good feeling. Matter of fact, I'm about to go get a beer. Thank you. Oh yeah. Nice and cold, baby. Nice and cold, baby! Yeah, it feels good to come back and look your enemies in the face, the ones that are beating the shit out of you when you can barely do anything. Especially with 4 black belts. Especially these assholes right here. I'm gonna enjoy this fight. I'm gonna just whoop ass and take names. These guys are still dangerous to me. Because what they'll do is they'll paralyze you. And then they'll just beat on you like you're a redhead stepchild. They'll just beat on you, boy, I swear to God. Gotta watch out for that one there. Okay, he's not that bad. Beat him. Let me see. Where am I at? I know everything's at the bottom that I have to take out. Yep. That's where we'll go then, to the bottom. Now, there is a game out right now where... Oh, really? Bitch! There is a game out right now that is like, you know, like us talking about the extra shit. There's a game where you can only beat the game by playing online. And when you play online, basically you gotta go through a hurdle of bullshit to even get near or even do what you have to do to even beat the game. And to me, that's not satisfaction. To me, that's called bullshit. You know, it's called. Hold a second. Who is this? Who is this? Oh boy. Yeah, I remember you guys. You guys were hitting like fucking freight trains earlier. Now you can get your ass laid out of here. Oh, you still hit like a freight train. Okay, that's nice. Get your ass out of here. You too, bitch. See how good it feels? I can curse these guys out and not even be scared of the consequences. Wow! Mega dick riding right. This is mega dick riding right here. Wow! Okay. I'll give you guys what you want. Cheating ass bastard. Get your ass out of here. Now, take that. Fruit flake. Take that fruit flake. Get out of here. And you see how they just single one guy out. That's okay. See how, now you see that. That's like 3 battles back. That's like 3 battles back to back, dude. Heal that guy up. Huh, they got him called Monk. Itchy Gomete Naga. Let me see. Got 80 of them. Shit, who cares? Okay, let's see what we do. Oh my god, this is a disappointment. I wanted to fight the freaking wizards. They give me the damn snakes. Get out of here. These dudes aren't dealing with me. These aren't even on my level right now, dude. Get out of here. The hell is that noise? Silver armor. I guess we'll give that to Itchy since he's up at the top. Or maybe we should just give him the... Ooh. Yeah, I'll give him the silver amulet since he's at top. Guess I can't use bronze gloves. That sucks ass. Real bad. But, okay guys, so, hear me out. This game here, you cannot beat this game unless you go online. You have to go online. Once you go online, you have to do over a freaking 1,000 hours worth of man time to even probably worth 1,000 hours. I'm not sure, but you have to do a shitload of man hours just to even be able to fight the final boss of the game. Who does that? What game does that? That is fucking gay. I'm sorry. That is straight up hoe shit. I'm sorry. Let's say look. Let's say. Hold up. Don't run from me, Snake. I got a freaking lawnmower to put over your head, you ass crack. I'm saying this, guys, and that's bullshit to me. Why would I have to go online? And this is just true shit. Why would I have to go? Why would I have to beat the game online? When I'm at the end of the game, why don't I just beat the game? Well, what game do you have where I play it and the game is freaking open still? That's stupid. The name of this game, guys, that I'm talking about is called White Knight Chronicles 2. That makes no sense. No sense. Why does it make no sense? Because you should not have to go online just to beat the game. You should not be forced to go online to beat the game. Online shit, that's extra. That should be fucking optional. You shouldn't be forcing people who have the game or buy the game to go online to beat the game, or go online to retrieve special weapons, or to go online to retrieve the best weapons of the game. That's bullshit. And you sorry fucks that made that game, you sorry fucks. That's not what online's for, man. Online is for us connecting with each other to have fun in playing the game. It's cool for us to connect and play and have fun and play the game, but it's wrong for you to sit there and make it to where we have to connect in order just to fucking beat the game. You got a fucking 3/4 ass game. You gave me a fucking 3/4 ass game, motherfucker. 3/4 of the game. I beat 3/4 of the game because the final boss is fucking online some goddamn where. You gave me a 3/4 game, motherfucker. Give my goddamn money back. Fucking bastard. So that ties into what I was talking about them offering the kind of content that they should even be offering us as players. I don't care too much about you can have the best graphics in the world, everything look real, everything be crisp, and then have a fucking sorry ass game. I don't care about a sorry fucking good looking game. I don't care about a sorry, I'll say it again, guys. I don't care about a sorry ass good looking game. Who gives a shit if the motherfucker looks real? Who gives a shit if you can, oh my god, you can touch it looks like you can touch the guy. Who gives a shit? Is the game good? No. Why? All you do is walk around and look at stuff. Oh, really? Yeah. You don't fight. You don't do anything interesting. The fucking dialogue's boring. Everything. So why do I give a flying 2 fucks on a virgin about how good a fucking game looks if it sucks? Companies, you guys out there, kill yourselves. Please. You guys aren't doing us any favors anymore. You guys are like slacking. You guys are half-assing shit. The ogre, oh my god, the ogre fled. Wow. Wow, homie. Wow. 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 Yeah, that's what they need to do. Just give us, just give us more good stuff, man. Stop giving us this BS, because I feel like they're letting us down. Now, I think there's something here. There is something here. Let me try to find it. Can I remember? Or am I just an old fucking bastard? Who is this? Who dares disturb my slumber? Oh, it's gonna take more than you motherfuckers to beat me, dude. Okay. We'll go. Whoop that ass. We're done. Okay. You go first and then I go second. Okay. Okay. Boy, the fifth of destruction, boy. Don't stand in my way, dude. You're not gonna win. Don't stand in my way, dude. Just get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out the way. That's all you gotta do. Get out the way. Who wants it? Ooh, damn. No, that never was a formidable foe for me. Now the wizard zombies, not zombies, the wizard mummies, they got a couple spells that'll put a little they'll aggravate you more than anything. Steel gloves. Brother probably still can't use damn steel gloves. Let me see. Power staff. There's something with the power staff, though. Crap. Sell that shit too, then. So now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the first castle where we fought Garland in, and the remastered version sucks like major dick because I know you guys are like, hey, you really don't like the remastered version. I really don't, because there's a lot of dialogue in the original Final Fantasy that there's dialogue in the original Final Fantasy when you fought Garland, and Garland basically hinted in the original Final Fantasy, not old, but in the original Final Fantasy, when you fought Garland, he hinted that he knew you, that he saw you before. There was a hint that he had saw you before. And this remastered bullshit, that cheesy ass dialogue they had, them motherfuckers could have fucking kept it. It's like this: if it's not broke, don't motherfucking fix it. What I don't get, Squaresoft. Hold up, that's old school. Let me bring it up to 2015. What I don't get, Square Enix, is all you had to do was change the graphics. The gameplay stayed the same. Keep the enemies the same. Keep the locations the same. All you had to do when you want to remaster this shit, you say, hey, we want to change the graphics. Okay, change the fucking graphics. But the fact of the matter is, you didn't change only the graphics. You changed the graphics and everything else got thrown into a fucking cyclone and just scattered through Kansas. It's like, dude, how do you fuck that? How do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up? I don't get it, how you fuck that up. You have all of these resources and you just fucked that up. And for people that didn't know about why the original Final Fantasy was so fucking epic, it's because Squaresoft was about to go fucking, Squaresoft was in financial trouble before they released this game. They were like about to go under. When I say under, I'm talking about put a fucking coffin on them. Put them in the coffin. They were about to go under. So, since they were about to go under, so, you understand what I'm saying, guys? Now you guys understand what the importance of the original Final Fantasy is. Why the original Final Fantasy is like that little bitch ran. Why the original Final Fantasy is important in the history of RPGs and in the history of Square Enix. It's because they brought Square Enix back, man. There's no denying that, man. These dudes brought them back. Okay? No denying it. I wish you had a freaking lightning staff. Thor's helmet. That's one of them. Thor's helmet does it. Zeus gauntlet. Thor's helmet, Zeus gauntlet. They'll fry these guys up real bad. So that's why I put emphasis on the original, because it's the original that brought these guys out of the darkness. These guys were about to go under. What I did find out is that Final Fantasy 2, and Final Fantasy 3, all of those were on Nintendo. I don't think I ever seen any gameplay of the Final Fantasy 2 for Nintendo, but Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 are on Nintendo. The Final Fantasy 2 that came out for Super Nintendo, which is the one that I always wanted to play but never got a chance to, I heard that Final Fantasy was fucking tough as hell. I heard that was a good ass Final Fantasy. That was actually number 4 in Japan, from what I heard. Now, I'm not 100% sure, so don't say, hey, guess what, everything you say is truth. No, it's not. I make mistakes. I'm not making mistakes on how garbage that this fucking what they fucking did was, though. Cause like I said, guys, all they had to do was just bring that shit over and just fucking let it rest, and they couldn't do that. They couldn't just bring the shit over and say, hey, okay, we got it. Just let the shit rest, man. Okay, old man. Saber. I don't need none of this shit. Persona, whatever the hell that is. Mithril knife. See, if I had a couple of black mages, those Mithril knives be going to work. Iron shield. Oh, they call it nitro powder. Oh, okay. They don't call it TNT. TNT. Original Final Fantasy. I think it was called TNT. Let me see. What's shit called? Yep, TNT. This does a little bit for, the thing about it is that no matter what you get, no matter what you get at this point, in my opinion, when you get to where you're going to that, when you get to that fucking earth cavern, my friend, it's real in the field. These dudes aren't gonna give a damn about no steel plate. These dudes are gonna tear through that shit. Cause now you're going against that. Because now you're going against the earth fiend, Lich. And I can't wait till I go against him. I'm gonna try to kill him in 2 hits. Then this is just being real for you guys. Wow, come on, dude, you just ran from me, you fucking prick. You wanna bring your punk ass back and fight. Get faggot ass out of here. The same guy just ran, saw Tom and Larry in the corner and just said, hey Tom and Larry, come here, Tom and Larry. Now there goes Tom and Larry getting black eyes because this bastard wanted to run. Sorry Tom and Larry, we have nothing against you. We are equal opportunists and employers of ass whoopings. We employ ass whoopings across the world on your kind, like all the time. Oh yeah. Now, as far as gameplay wise, I like this Final Fantasy a lot. I think the game has a lot of replay value because you get to pick whatever 4 guys you want to, and you go into the game and fight with them. And the thing is you can switch match. Doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. With a lot of the Final Fantasies now, you can't do that. In Tactics you could, which is why Tactics is such a fucking great game, because in Tactics you can have anybody and you can make anybody. You want a wizard? Get a wizard. You want a black mage? Get a black mage. You want a white mage? Get a white mage. You want a time mage? Get a time mage. You want any fucking thing you want, you can get. It creates a variety. A lot of Final Fantasies that have been coming out as of late has not been a variety. You have one character, you have the same 4 characters, or, you know, and the thing is when you beat the game with those 4 characters, guess what? You play again, and it's the same 4 characters, and it's beating the game with the same 4 characters. That's not a variety. Now, there's a difference in gameplay maybe, because you might be able to unlock a couple bosses, or there might be a special boss. So that'll create a little bit more gameplay, which is why these motherfuckers have been... See, you have to understand the logic behind this. When the game does not have a variety of shit, like when it does not have variety, like for instance, Final Fantasy 1, I just said, and tactics. You can pick your own squad. You can make your own squad. You can go in. You can play the game. You can fucking play tactics and beat tactics with over 100 fucking different combinations. You can do that. You can beat Final Fantasy 1, the remastered version, because they... Let's face it, you're not gonna find the original. You can beat Final Fantasy 1 with over 100 fucking combinations of guys. Can you do that with Final Fantasy 7? No. Can you do it with Final Fantasy 10? No. Can you do it with Final Fantasy 13? No. So, since you can't do that with those, what they do is they create all these side quests and all this extra, you know, DLC shit, side quests, and all this extra shit, like the Blitz Ball for Final Fantasy X, the card game for Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 7 had the arcade, Final Fantasy 9 also where you got to go find, we had little Takaboo levels where you got to find a gold chest. All that extra shit, that right there is to extend the length of the game, because they understand that once you fucking end the game and you try to play it again, it's the same fucking game. What else are you gonna do different with the same fucking people? Nothing. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do anything different with the same fucking people. You can lie to me and say you're going to, but you're not going to. You might get a weapon or two different, and you might use a different combination of spells and shit, but with the same 5 people, there's only 1 or 2 different ways to beat the fucking game. One game. Come on. Stop playing me. So that's why they put all this extra side quest shit in there. And all these extra games. It's because they do not have a variety within the game. Once you beat the game once, you're not going to want to play. Again, I played Final Fantasy 7. And Final Fantasy 7 is one of the best Final Fantasies ever made. But guess what? I played that bitch one time, I beat it, and I kept my data, and I didn't play that motherfucker again. No. I continued, and I might have tried to go do a couple things that I didn't do, like be stupid enough to try to go fight Ruby. So I went and did that. But did I go start a game over and how many times have I beat Final Fantasy 7? Guess what? All the way through from start to finish? Guess what? One time. I'm not going to be sitting here with the same 5 guys, same 6 guys, going through the same fucking game. I'm sorry. I want something different. One day I want pancakes, the next fucking day I want waffles. One day I want eggs and bacon, the next day I want goddamn sausage and biscuits, motherfucker. Give me a goddamn variety, motherfucker. You don't want to do that. No. So that's why they give you all these side games and side quests and all this extra shit that does nothing, that doesn't do any fucking thing for the game. It's because they lack something called variety. I'm glad those little bitch ass dudes, man. Get him, shawty, get him. 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 Yep. Look at this. Look at this. Oh wow, this is douche. This is douchebag. Oh, there's a red gargoyle. Oh, the regular man. Get out of here. Unless you're the red gargoyle, dude. Just get the hell out of here. Nothing you're gonna even be doing. Now, even at this level, oh, a gold needle. Even at this level, level 20, there are dudes that can still touch me and check me properly. Now, in Final Fantasy, the original, they were called sorcerers. And when I see, they look just like the wizards that guard the crown in the Marsh Cave. So they look just like the wizards that guard the crown in the Marsh Cave, but they're called sorcerers. My God, they will hit you. You will not see a hit, and your guy will go, oh, he'll just lay out and be dead. They will hit you one time and kill you. It does not say a damage. It doesn't tell you how much damage. It doesn't tell you what attack they did. It just says sorcerer attacks, hits, slain. Your guy lays on the ground, he's dead. So those guys, to me, are the worst enemies in the game. They're worse than any boss you can fight in the game. They are the worst. And when they fucking put these guys on the screen, they put them in a fucking horde. Most of the time you fight those guys, it's 6 guys. Most of the time it's 6 of them. Most of the time, just about all the time I fight them, it's usually 6. So it's either 6 of them, or sometimes it's even a fuck. I mean, sometimes it's even the worst luck in the world. You get 9. If you get 9, more than likely you're fucked. You might as well reset the goddamn game, because these dudes are just gonna tap you and you're gonna fucking lay out. Those guys there are the worst enemies in the game, hands down. Anybody that's went against these motherfuckers with full life and have got their whole game snatched from them because of those motherfuckers can fucking verify that. Now, we're gonna go to the dwarf cave, get a couple items, set the bomb, and then we're gonna go to the city over there where the earth cavern is, and then we're gonna end our video because I don't want to talk these guys' ears off. This is just the intro, basically. So this is just me cleaning up everything before I start my quest on my path of ass whoopingness. Wow, I don't like when they do this shit. Get off my nuts. 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 Oh, what a pussy. Wow. Okay. Bye. Bye. We're not playing with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be bringing you guys these videos with Final Fantasy videos, and I'm also going to be bringing the Castlevania. Oh boy, I got so much planned for Castlevania. It's nuts. I finally got the wolf blood on Castlevania, so now we can move around the castle pretty easily. Only thing you gotta worry about now is getting those stupid ass keys, and everything else should be alright. Initially I only have issues in one spot, and that's fucking Walter the Vampire. For some reason he gives me a hard time. So I'll be posting some of those videos too. Maybe tomorrow. I'll get back to recording those. Yeah, you fucking shark. Thank you, God. It looks like a hand holding a circle. Or a pearl. Hey, spiders? Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Yeah, you guys are toast meat. Get out of here. wow, you guys, yeah, you guys aren't really nothing right now. I'm really wanting to see how bad these dudes are gonna be against those damn those earth elementals. Cause I don't think Dracula's gonna hold a fucking torch to me. That vampire, he's not gonna hold a fucking torch to me. He's gonna get his ass like whooped. Like one hit's probably gonna lay his bitch ass like across the fucking world. He's gonna get popped one time. This Negro's gonna go. This El Negro to Wigro's gonna get his ass like slapped across the fucking world. It's like, dude. Out of world enemies. No. Okay, let's see, where am I at now? Yeah, we've been here. Okay, let's go ahead and go to this place right here with this dude. Give him this TNT. TNT Dynamite. TNT, and I'm gonna win the fight. Excuse me. Thank you, good friend. Okay, so much for... Oh, wow. Adios, amigos. Man. And they, of course they added this. They added this little video, rocks falling in the water. Ooh wee, yippity doo dah day. Thank you. Can I move on with my... Oh, good. Now, can I move on to what I want to do, which is called get these treasure boxes so I can get the hell out of here? Oh, that's dirty. There's not even anything there. Oh, that's crumbs. Crumbs, bitch. Crumbs. A grand helm. I don't want a helm. Or do I want a helm? A worm killer? What the hell? That's called the dragon sword. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker said a worm killer. You ain't supposed to fight. See, that's the problem. You're not supposed to fight the worm, the wyvern, or the worm, whatever the hell you want to call it. You're not supposed to fight that till later. And that spot that I showed you guys, where you were fighting dudes from where the area where the fire fiends at. The worm was there. No, the wyvern was there. The worm wasn't. Okay, the worm I think is the red one. Either way, you don't fight that one. You don't fight him till later. Later. Man, fuck that. Now, let's get the hell out of here. These guys are gonna piss me off with this bullshit about a worm killer. And the original Final Fantasy ship's called like Dragon. I think the ship's called Dragon Sword. It's good against dragons, so it's good against anything. You know, it's good against Oh wow, okay. Iguana men, or the iguana. You know, all kinds of other dragons, which would be the wyverns, the worms, hydras. I think hydras would be classified in that too. I didn't really use that sword that much. I don't think that silver sword is still a beast. Because I think that might have hit a little bit lower than the silver sword still. But you see, as far as a fighter, it was probably useless. But the what's the name? Probably could have utilized it. The thief. So let's go through this damn hole and get the fuck out of here. Like, hey guys, let's go. Yeah, bitches, we out of here. Woo! Fuck out of here. Where are we? Hey, dude. Come here. Hey, dude. Stop being an ass. Of course, bless the crystals. This guy's running. Thank you. Bless the crystals. A titan in the cave eats rocks. Who the hell's a titan? No. Okay, let me go talk to some of these other people here. People saying bless the crystals. Okay, we got this. Okay. Okay, gotta talk to this old man. Okay, we get it. Good, you can be proud of it. Nope. Not stopping by your pop shop, motherfucker. You probably got nothing for Negro. Here. White magic. And sword. Where the hell? Is there a... Man, if there is not one of those shops in here, I'm gonna fucking freak. I'm gonna slap shit at somebody. Holy shit. There's not. Then there's an item shop here. Maybe that's why I didn't like this level. Oh, assholes. Still. Another knife out here. We don't want that. We don't want you. Why are we 15 bucks? We don't need any of this shit. Anything else? Nope. But looks like that looks like we're all all here for, guys. So, I'd like to thank you guys for checking this video out, cheering me on when I whoop the crap out of damn Astos, and helping me get all the rest of these items. Next time I see you guys, or when you see one of these videos, there will be no audio, no nothing. It's gonna be straight gameplay, ass whooping. I'm gonna be focused, not gonna be pissing you off, getting on your nerves and making you think and all that kind of good stuff. We're gonna be getting out of business. So, see you guys next time. Subscribe. Thank you for the views. We're going to sleep.